Thank you, Mr. H. Class, today I'd like to discuss how to clean my circular pool. Now, we all like to have a pool during the summertime, so nice cool off in, relax, just splash a little water in everywhere at any parties. Now, with the pool comes a lot of responsibilities, because if you don't keep it clean, it gets pretty nasty, dirty, scummy, grimy, pretty much disgusting. With that, now, how I do clean my pool is that once my kids are out of the pool, I dry them off, get them in the house, it's time to get to work. First off, my kids always leave their toys behind the pool, so I'm always the one taking them out of the pool. So there I am, taking all my toys out of the pool, taking all the water out of them, squeeze all the water out, make sure they're good to go. I put them to the side, and I let them be right there. Next, I like to close the inlet valve and allow the filter pump to pump any of the excess water that's within the hoses back into the pool. Once I see all the water back into the pool, I go ahead and close the outlet valve. Once both valves are closed, I go ahead and secure the power to the filter pump, which allows me to be able to access under the cover of the filter pump. Next, I go ahead and remove the filter pump cover, and I see the filter's right there. I go ahead and take the filter out and put it to the side. After that, I like to hook up the water hose to the side of the house and go ahead and start rinsing off the filter. Once the filter has been rinsed off from all the contaminants or organic materials like bugs, grass, I see a lot of bees a lot of times, some bugs that come from the grass, anything basically that likes to get into the pool. Rinse it off my filter, and I put it back to the side. Once I get done with the filter, I go ahead and put my hose back up and put the filter back into the filter pump. I go and put the cover back on and make sure the cover is secured tightly so no water will be able to escape from it. Once that's complete, I go ahead and open up both inlet and outlet valves to allow water to flow back into the hoses and back into the filter pump. Now, with taking the filter pump cover off and putting it back on, some air has been trapped underneath. So I go ahead and open the purge valve on top of the filter cover and allow the air to escape. Once I see water escaping from the purge valve, I go ahead and close it back up and turn the filter pump back on. After that, I stand back and see if the water is circulating and notice that the water is circulating so I can continue with my process. After that, I like to get the skimmer and go ahead and start skimming about the top 10 inches of the water surface of any bugs that are just flowing in the water, grass, kind of the same thing that we'll find in a filter. Now that takes me about 20 minutes or so to get a good amount of it off. And at the same time, once I get done with the top of the water, I try and get any materials that are at the bottom that have sunk and submerged underwater off the pool floor and get it with the skimmer also. Now, they do give me a vacuum to use, but it's not very, let's say, helpful when cleaning the bottom of the pool. It doesn't vacuum very much anything up, so I actually like to use the skimmer. Now, once I see the skimmer, most of the stuff is out of the pool, I got as much as I can. I go ahead and start testing the water. I get my pH chlorination, or excuse me, it's pH test kit out, which tests the chlorine in the water and see how much is in the water. I get it out, I put it for 2 seconds, 6 inches under the water. I submerge it, bring it back up, and I compare it to the test label of the kit. It'll tell me if I need to add chlorine or not. Well, in this case, I'll probably have to add chlorine. So go and get my chlorine bottle, and I pour chlorine around the perimeter of the pool to allow a full, evenly fair amount of chlorine throughout the pool. After I'm done adding chlorine to the pool, I allow my pool to sit and circulate my filter pump to circulate the water for about 4 hours before we can jump back into the pool. Are there any questions or comments? back to you, Mr. H.